As we enter lockdown 2.0 here in the UK, it's even more important for us as leaders to focus on looking after and supporting our people. One of the things that occurred to me on the way to work this morning that might help manage these is the idea of the Stockdale Paradox, a favourite of my old boss, popularised by Jim Collins in his book Good to Great and named after Admiral James Stockdale. And Stockdale was one of the longest serving prisoners of war in the Hanoi Hilton in Vietnam. He emerged on the other side unbroken and unbound. When asked by Collins why that was, why he was one of the people who made it out, what was the difference between him and some of the others who didn't, he said that's easy. The optimists didn't make it, which is slightly counterintuitive. But Stockdale's view was the optimists gave themselves false deadlines. They said, we'll be home by Christmas. Christmas rolls along, they don't make it home. It's okay, we'll be out by Easter. Easter rolls along, we're still not out. We'll be home by Thanksgiving, and so on. Every time a deadline that you've given yourself passes, we've expended that much more of our personal reserves and resilience, and it's that much harder to survive and cope with the next phase of whatever it is we're going through. We need to help our people recognise that false optimism isn't helpful. That said, Stockdale encourages us to have grounded optimism, the faith that ultimately we will prevail, but we don't need to put a false deadline on it. The second thing that Stockdale encourages is to confront the brutal facts of our reality. So recognise exactly how things are right now. Don't sugarcoat it, don't pretend that things are better than they are, because a lot of us, me included, have been giving ourselves false hope that we'll be out by Christmas or it'll be okay in Q1 of next year. We can't know that. We have to accept that the world as we knew it has changed. It may remain in this changed state for some time to come, and that's something we just have to cope with and accept. And that paradox of confronting the reality and maintaining faith that we will prevail actually does make a lot of sense for us as leaders. We need to help people recognise the way things are. They will find that tricky, they will find that troubling. We need to support them through that, but we also need to give them the faith that this too shall pass, that we as a team can get through this, and we as a team will get through this and emerge on the other side.